Hello and welcome. I am going to have a go today at the Big Fish 2025. This by Valy Greavu, one of the MEWC competitors. This is from back in the summer, I think, but one of the many cases that I didn't get around to at the time because the summer was busy. So, what do we got? In this game, the ocean sheet contains a map with 8 species of marine animals. Okay. Yep. Clear. Sector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, it goes deep. Down as far as 10. Okay. Each species, divided into 50 sectors, each consisting of 10 rows and 5 columns. Each sector is coded in the format 1, 1. 1, 1 refers to the block B2, F11. B2, oh, got it. These are merged, so I can see. Got it. Okay, so I think I'm probably going to want to immediately, let's scan 0 through this. Let's say lambda A, V, if V, then V, otherwise A. I think that'll do. Yes, and then we'll do the same thing for here. Okay, cool. Each species has an assigned movement direction, and movement is allowed only in 4 directions, up, down, right, and left. Diagonal moves are not allowed. The size of each species is specified in the table and is used particularly in levels 5 to 7. In what table? I guess I'll get to it later. Okay. And level 6 and 7 specific instructions. If 2 fish move in opposite directions with no other living fish between them, they will eventually meet. When they do, only the larger fish survives. It eats the smaller one. All fish move at the same speed, so fish swimming in the same direction will never meet. Your goal is to determine how many fish will remain alive. Upon eating its opponent, the surviving fish absorbs its value, adding to its own. This accumulated value carries over to the subsequent encounter, so by the end of the rounds, each surviving fish will have a final specific value. Okay. Got it. As usual, I'm going to skip the bonuses until later. For each fish group, determine how many individuals match the given species name. Okay, so I'm going to just import my lambdas. Oh, I forgot to start my timer, so I'll start it now. We'll say count awk of this. Oops, this. Good. Nice and simple to start. How many species are moving in the specified direction? Oh, 2 directions. Interesting. Fine. So I guess that'll be sum of count awk of this is text split this by a semicolon, not a colon, a semicolon. Cool. The value. Each fish has a size value listed in the size column of the table from the ocean sheet. Okay, so here it is. Got it. Is this a table? It is not. Let's make it one. Boom. We'll name it T. Okay, and I think what I really want is probably just, well, yeah, let's do generate table lookup lambdas, and then I can just say size of fish. Okay, so sorry, what's the question? Each fish has the size value listed in the size column. Calculate the total size value for the fish group, counting only the species whose movement matches the specified direction. Okay, got it. So I guess first thing I want here is, are these my usual arrows? Let's try regex extract. From here, reg pattern of arrows. 1. Yes, they are my usual arrows. Good. So then I want reg pattern of slash, I think PS is a symbol. Not 100% sure of that. And arrows. Yeah, that worked. Cool. Okay. So let fish deer be all that stuff. Then filter fish deer where regex test this for right of fish deer, I think. Sorry, fish deer. I don't know, try it. See if it works. So I've got it's going up. No, that one's going to the right. That is, oh, sorry, wait, yeah, I've got up, right, and down. Yes, good. Sorry, let's just come up here. We've got 2 fish. Okay, so we got a down, all right, and up. Okay, so then if I say left of that, that'll give me the fish, and if I say size of that, that'll give me, right? Why is it 127? That doesn't seem right. There are 4 things here. Ah, okay. So this is why you need to get to know the lambdas that you're using, because I think what this is doing is saying find where it is any of these as opposed to find with repeats. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to get rid of my t dot lambdas. Okay, and then I'm going to say new size, and that's just going to be equal to VLOOKUP, sorry, equals lambda fish VLOOKUP fish in, can I come over here? I can, in here. Oh, you didn't like that. In t icon size, yes. 2, 0, close the VLOOKUP, close the lambda. Not enormously confident that worked, but let's try it. So now if I wrap this in size, that function isn't valid. Oh dear. Okay, just edit lambda. I should have just written it a smarter way in the first place. Fish VLOOKUP t icon size 2, 0. That looks fine to me. Okay. So what's the problem? Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Cancel lambda edit. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. So this is some weirdness I've not come across before. Is it the name that's not valid? Maybe. I mean, it overlaps with something else. I don't know. Just to be safe, let's try, I don't know, f size. That's surely not a taken name. Close. Then let's try f size of that. No. What on earth? Wait, all right, let's just start again. Fish, mark as input, equals VLOOKUP, this in here, 2, 0. I don't know why this is going so badly, but never mind. Generate lambda statement. Looks good. No, sorry, I do not want you to make that a name. There we go. Okay. And then save lambda as f size. F size is a built-in Excel function name. No way! Is size also a built-in function name? No, but it didn't like that. Okay, so size has some different problem, I guess. All right, I don't know. Save lambda as, I don't know, fish size. That's definitely not a built-in function name. Weird. Okay, anyway, sorry. You discover new things all the time when you experiment. Anyway, so I just want sum of fish size of all that stuff. Whew. Oh, calc error. Right, probably because there's no fish pointing in the right direction. Down. There is indeed not. Okay, fine. And I guess the same here. Yep, fine. So I'll just wrap it in if error 0. Sloppy fix, but should do the trick. Okay. All right. How many species are present in the specified ocean sector? All right. So I think what I want to do is map RC of, I should have just named this, but never mind. All the way down to here. I'm still actually going to name it. Let's do that. I'll call it MP. Okay. 746 things. All right. So now I want to flatten. My condition is MP not equal to blank, and my header is this. That'll give me my row number, and then I'm going to do the same thing for my column number, and then there's some separator, which I don't currently recall, but I'll soon find it. I think it was a semicolon, maybe. Okay, so this is the icon, address, rcref, and sector. And then it's Control Shift F3. Yes, name from top row. Boom. Okay, how many species? So I think this would just be countifs. Wait, how many species? Oh, excluding plants. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, let's do size. Except size was a problematic name, wasn't it? Let's assume it'll work. So we'll XLOOKUP. Sorry, it'll need to be left of this in. I always forget to close the bracket on left. In here, returning from here. Actually, I could have just done size, couldn't I? Except that. Yeah, what's this? No, it works for the plants. Oh, right, yeah, because the plant is there. It just has a 0. Okay, cool. And I guess direction. Might as well. To rcref of right of this, and if error 0. Okay, and then name from top row, good. Yes. Okay, so then it's going to be countifs. Size is greater than 0, and sector is this. Nope. All right. Possibly I have the sector named the wrong way around. Let's see. So her size is greater than 0, and the sector is 5, 1. There are certainly 9 fish, so if I go 1, 5, is that better? That seems to be even more. Oh, sorry, maybe we're just looking for species of fish. Oh, total unique species. Yes. Okay, fine. Okay. Then fine. Species will be if icon equals this, then I might just make it NA because that'll make it more obliging. Otherwise, left of icon. Not sure if that's going to work, but try it. So we'll say to call ifs sector equals this, then species. I haven't named that yet. Whoops. 3, and then I want rows of unique of that. And I guess I'll need to wrap it in an if error is 0. And now I just need to name this from above. Okay, good. Not the smoothest solve so far, but fine. Which sector has the highest total size value? Oh, just between the two of them. Okay. So it's going to be some ifs. Size, where sector is this. And we just want the max of the two. Fine. Okay, cool. Determine the number of surviving fish in the sector using the upstream downstream rules where downstream fish eat upstream fish if their size is larger. Okay, what? Sector 5-1 species, top left, bottom right. So, hold on. Sector 5-1 is here. Down as far as there. Okay. Let's just draw a border around that. God, I don't know how to do anything without keyboard shortcuts. Anyway, here we are. More borders. Heavy border. Make it red. Outline. Okay. Right. So here we are. Species top left, bottom right. Tropical fish left to. Tropical fish. Yes, but I don't see anything going to the left. Huh? Smiling whale, tropical whale. Okay, first things first. Have I got the sector naming right? This isn't 5-1, is it? This is 1-5, maybe. Which one comes first? Yeah, that comes first. So 5-1 is not this one. It is down here somewhere. Okay. And 1 goes out as far as column F. Okay. Alright, so again, red outline. Okay, so now we've got yes, 2 of that tropical fish, 1 fish swimming up, yes. Smiling whale, yes. Okay, fine. So first, these 2 fish and 1 escape. Same team upstream and no encounters. Okay, so that escapes, that escapes, that escapes. Fine. Smiling whale, right 7, eats tropical fish, left 2. This is a smiling whale, my god. Smiling whale is the one that looks like a whale. Okay. That eats... If it was going to eat anything, I would say it would eat the dolphin, but I guess I'm getting that wrong. Oh no, wait, this guy eats... still confused. Okay. Eats tropical fish, left 2. What? Tropical fish is this guy. Why does the smiling whale eat that? I do not understand. Blowfish up 3 eats fish, right 1. What? Okay, yeah. So confused. Determine the number of surviving fish in the sector using the upstream downstream rules where downstream fish eat upstream fish if their size is bigger. Either upstream and no encounters. Okay, I think actually the first thing I'm going to do is just, I think this will be easier to read if I replace all the names with the actual species. So let's scan by call. Initial is this. The array is this. And lambda a v, substitute a v1 with v2. And I want to reduce, and I want all A. Ah, bugger. Gotta do them in order. Okay, fine. So let's just add len here. Sorry, just add len to 1, and that'll add it to them all. And I just need to sort descending by length. Okay, and now it should do it right. Yes, okay. Oh, except it's being case sensitive. Oh, bugger. Lower of A. I don't like that, but fine, never mind. Lower of V1. Okay, that's better. Now I at least understand. All right, so the 2 of this, now I have to go back down here, the 2 of this fish, oh no, not that fish, the 2 of this fish escape because they're swimming downstream and they don't, wait, team upstream, what? First 2 fish, left 2 and up 1. What are these numbers? 7, etc. Oh, this is the size, I guess. No, it's not. What? I'm super The whale size is 7, but boy. Okay, so maybe when it says the first 2 fish, it means it in the casual sense of any fish, but it means like these guys. Okay, so the first 2 fish escape, same team, upstream, no encounters. So this just swims away, this just swims away. Got it. And that is to say this guy swims, he's out of there, he swims, out of there. Okay, fine. Then the smiling whale, this guy, what does he eat? He doesn't meet anyone. He eats the tropical fish. How? They're nowhere near each other. I don't get it. Are we just reading top to bottom? So that goes left. So this guy goes right and therefore eats that and gets taken over. This guy goes down and what? What? Sorry, blowfish here. So the blowfish up size 3 eats that. And that's okay, so the blowfish eats again, why? Okay, so it must just mean we're supposed to I thought we were kind of having this move along here and this move along here and see where they meet, but I guess we're just reading them in order. I'm super confused. So this goes up and escapes, this goes up and escapes, this is going down, so it eats the thing below it. This is going down and this is going down, but it doesn't matter because this is coming up and eating them. Okay, and then the whale eats that. The whale eventually eats all of these things as well. Okay, alright, well, here's what we're going to do. First, filter icon where sector equals this. And icon not equal to, let's call it P for plant, and I'll go find a plant here and name it P. Okay, so this, except this is not my starting point. What? Really? Oh yeah, top left, bottom right, that is. There's my whale. Okay, yeah, I guess these just look a little different to how they must look on Valy's computer. Okay. Fine, so I need to reduce this. So what are we saying? We're saying because this is going forward, he eats that. Because this is going down, but they're the same size, so I guess they don't eat each other, is what we're saying here. This is going up, so he eats that. He eats that. Okay. So, main thing is I need to reproduce this logic. So, let prev be this, let size be fish size of left of prev. Show me size, good. So then let dir be right of prev, dir, and then I want to say I guess I want 2 RC ref of that, and then I want sine of that. So then I think what we're saying is if 2 consecutive fish have opposite signs, then they are eligible to eat each other. Is that right? No, not just opposite signs. It has to be a positive followed by a negative. So positive followed by a negative is eligible to eat. But then the eating can happen in either direction. Yes, okay, fine. So, okay, so we'll say eaten will be So you get eaten if either you're swimming down, the thing below you is swimming up and it's bigger, or you're swimming up, the thing above you is swimming down and it's bigger. So I guess we'll say if dir. So if you're swimming down, then I'm interested in the thing below you. So that's nxt of size has to be greater than size. Otherwise, prev of, prev, yes, of size has to be greater than size. Just leave it at that for a second. Hang on. So I want this to fail if, so fill with 0 in this case, and fill with 0 in this case as well. Alright, so then show me eaten. That says this guy gets eaten, which is not good, because, right, sorry, yes. So I need the size of the next one, and the next one is pointing in your direction, so times the direction has to be equal to, so if, so this should be if direction equals 1, then I'm interested in the next thing if it's -1. Otherwise, if the direction is -1, then you're eligible to be eaten by the thing above you, so it's this times prev of dir 1 has to be equal to 1, I think. So now what gets eaten on the first turn? This guy gets eaten by this guy, yes. This guy, this guy gets eaten by that guy, yes. And nothing else gets eaten. Okay, so then I think I want to filter prev by eaten. Nope, sorry, by not eaten. Okay, so most number of times something can be eaten is the number of rows, so we're now going to say lambda prev and nothing, nothing is let and then we're going to reduce this sequence rows of this with that lambda. Sequence rows. Oh, check that out. That's cool. Okay. Took me a long time to understand what was going on there, but got it in the end. Okay, I want to simplify that sequence rows business. So let's just say most of sector. Put it somewhere with more space. Okay, so the most of any sector is 26. So then I can always say 26 steps will be enough. Does that still work? Yes, and then I just want rows of that. Okay, took me a while to understand, but I like the question. It's an interesting, oopsie-daisy. Calc error immediately. That's a bad sign. Okay. So let's just take one step. Okay, that works. So sequence 2 steps works, 3 steps works, 4 steps works, 5 steps works. So we're getting down to 0 things, and I guess prev doesn't work on 0. Prev that, yeah, is a calc error. Okay, fine. So then we're going to say if rows prev equals 1, then prev, otherwise all of this stuff. That's better. Okay, cool. Level 7. After applying the survival rules, determine the final size of the largest surviving fish in the sector. Okay, so so now we're going to need to track 2 things. How are we going to go about that? How are we going to go about that? So we're going to have to start from this. I guess just bring it down to here. So we're going to start from that, but we also need to add in the sizes to it. So we'll say fish size of left of this. So we're going to start from this instead. And then the formula should be mostly the same. So let's take this formula. Okay, so this is our new starting point. Wait, hang on a second. Oh, sorry, the largest size among the survivors. I was thinking if you just had to get the total value of the survivors, then the value is preserved every time something eats, so you wouldn't have to actually calculate the mechanics at all, but okay, fine. Slightly different question. Fine. Sorry, no, not here. I want to put extra. Damn it. I left the formula behind. All right, go get it again, please. Okay, so now we come here. We're going to put in this, Control X. I'm going to replace that here, V, and then most of it's going to be the same. So if rows is good, let size is just going to be take prev, comma, -1. Dir is going to be blah, 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 right of take. So, yeah, okay. So after that, let's just make prev be take prev, first column. And then this will work the same, this will work the same. Oh, but then I need to, Okay, so just come up here, just take one step with, sorry, here, take one step, too few arguments. What did I enter too few arguments for? Help. Where am I? Here. That's oh, sorry, I have too many closing brackets there. Value error. Bah. All right, let's do some basic checks. Oops, where am I? Not where I thought I was. Okay, so I'm going to reduce. This is our initial value. Yes, this is, oh, no, what? Wait, so this is our initial value. Yes. This is our array. Okay, good. And this is our function. Good. Lambda of prev and no second parameter. All of that stuff looks good. If that, then prev. Otherwise, the let looks good. Let size be that. Prev be that. Dir be that. Eaten be that. Then I want to filter prev, not eaten. What's the problem? Could not convert this to a number. Okay. So eaten is doing something funny. So I guess call that out for a second and return eaten is 9. What? Oh, sorry, I don't want rows. Get rid of rows for a minute. What? Okay. Let's just go back a little bit. Let's do prev is 9. Good. Then size. Oh, size is not working. Oh, sorry, I didn't add the other bit here. Ugh, stupid. Fine. So let IC be that. Then I want to hstack IC with fish size of left of IC. Okay, good. Now we're getting somewhere, maybe. So now eaten is good, but now I have to figure out who eats, which is actually fine, I think. because it's just, okay, so then I guess we'll do eaten by will be eaten times dir equals 1. No, times if dir equals 1, then 1, otherwise minus 1. Okay, and then return eaten by, oops, eaten by. Okay, good. So then what I need is to scan from 0 through this lambda AV. I'm going to say if, I guess we'll switch V. So if V is 0, then it's just A plus 1. If V is minus 1, that means you're eaten by the above, then just keep A. And if it's 1, no, that's not going to work. Well, okay, what about if it's 1, A plus 0.5, and then here we just do round up A 0, and here we do round up A 0, and even here I guess, well, yeah, you shouldn't be able to have 2 1s in a row, right? Because a 1 can only happen if you're pointing down. Yeah, I think that's right. So, and then around the outside, I want to say round up 0. So then this is 1, this is 2, these are both 3 together, this is 4. No, this still moved up, damn it. Sorry, yeah, maybe I didn't want to do round up, I wanted to do int, didn't I? Oh, yeah, sorry. So then we got this is group 1, group 2, this is group 3, group 4, this is group 5, this is group 6, this is group 7. Yes, good. Okay. Okay, so then I want to have what I will call eat group. Eat group will be round up scan eaten by all of that stuff. And let's output eat group. Yes, and then the output is going to be hstack. No, hang on. Let's just, for a second, let's do group by eat group size sum. That'll spill into there, that's fine. I don't want any totals. Okay, so then I get 2191464. Good. So then I just want to drop the first column of that. And that's my new size, and I stack that with my other thing, and we're good. Okay. So got that. So we'll call it new size is that, and then the output is hstack of that filter with yes, here with new size. Close the hstack, comma, return out. Whew, okay, and now if I come wherever the heck it is, here sequence, make that sequence 25, I should just be able to say max of all that. Whoa, that was tough. I liked it. It was an interesting challenge. All right, bonuses. Let's see what we got. Identify the most dominant marine species in the ocean and type its name. So that should be xlookup left of at most of. Let's just, to be safe, say filter icon where icon is not equal to p. So we take most of that, we take at of that to get the most common one. Give me back my bracket colors, you bloody thing. We take the left of that to get the fish. We look that up in T icon, returning from T species. Good. In levels 1 to 3, excluding example cases, what is the occurrence value of the most common movement direction among fish group species? Is that capital fish as in like just the species called fish? I'm not sure. Current value of the most common movement direction among fish group species. Okay, so first thing we can do is let all be concat, not concat of this and this and this. Then split can be regex extract from that reg pattern of /ps and rs 1. Then okay, so I guess I have two possible options. One of which is I can take most of right of split, and that'll give me, so the count there will be index of that 1, 2. I'm just going to call that out 1. Just so I'm not relying on the feedback, I'm going to do it both ways first. So then out 2 will be the same thing, but first we filter to just fish. So filter split where left split equals fish. Okay. And then I think it's a capital F, so I'm going to go with interpretation 2. Nope. Is it interpretation 1? It is. Okay. In how many sectors are all species present? How do I do that? I'm thinking I could do a pivot by. Yeah, I think a pivot by might be the way to go. I'm a little leery of it, but I'll try it. Pivot by. The row fields is the sector. Column fields is the species. Values is whatever. I guess minus size greater than 0. That'll automatically exclude the thingy things. Sum. Then I want no headers, no totals, no headers, no totals. So that should give me my sector labels down the side, my species labels across the top, and then my counts. So then I want to say drop from that 1, 1. It would be easier to do this if I just plonked it out in the grid and looked at it first, but I'm trying to challenge myself. So that's, if you're wondering why I'm doing it in such a weird, self-defeating way, it's because I want to get better at being able to do it blind. So now I'm going to operate by call. I'm going to say lambda call. I want to say, I think pivot by will return a blank if there's nothing there. So I think I want to say sum minus call equals blank has to be equal to 0. And then that will return me a true if there are no zeros, meaning that the whole thing is populated. Oh, actually, sorry. I want this to be a filter also, because then I don't want to have to worry about 0 plants. So that's a filter. So then there should be no plants in the result rather than zeros or blanks for plants. Okay, so then this will return. This says no blanks. So then I want sum minus all of that. I think. Not hugely surprised that didn't work. Right, so let's take this piece and plonk it out here. And come in. Oh, what? Sector species size. Is one of these not? Size, yes. Species. Oh, species has NAs in it. That's probably why. Even though there's a filter, yeah, maybe. All right, fine. So let's do left of icon. Like that better? No, still doesn't like that. Really? Give me something to work with here. What if I just do that? Okay, it'll do that. So what was the problem then? So that got rid of my totals there, and then that gets, oh, no. Column, oh, sorry, there it is. I was just assuming that this was row. Right, because there's only one for field headers. Right, so then I have row total depth has to be 0, column total depth, so I put in too many zeros. Okay, fine. So if I get rid of that, that's my column sort order, that's my filter array. Still doesn't work. Okay, fine. Let's keep trying. I need to get a little more experience with using a pivot by. So, oh, there are both zeros and blanks. What the hell does that mean? Oh, this is the plant. Oh, I thought I had, oh, right, I took out the filter. Sorry. Put the filter back in, please. That's here. Okay, good. Then we'll drop 1, 1. And then we'll say, or this equals blank. Sorry. Ah, right, I operated by col. I should have operated by row. Or this equals blank. That's true, but here, no, that's not one. Well, anyway, whatever. All right, so there are a few there that have everything. Fine. So then it's going to be by row. Lambda row and row not equal to blank. And then I guess I'll put a minus on that, and then some. And that should be my answer. All right, well, I tried to do it extra hard mode as a challenge. I failed my own challenge, but I got it in the end. What is the total value, size value, of ocean fauna? I assume it's size value, which would be sum of size. Yes. Identify the sector with the highest value on the map and write it in RC format. So that would be at group by sector values is size sum. Sorry, 0, 0, -2. Cool. That was a very fun case. It took me quite a while to wrap my head around what level 6 was asking for, because when the fish had both locations and directions, I thought they were going to sort of swim toward each other. So like here, for example, that these two would have collided with each other. So it took me a while to figure out what was actually happening there. But really nice challenge. The logic on level 6 and 7 to get that to work was super. Thank you, Valy, for a fun case. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.